In this lecture, we are continuing to look at debugger navigation actions to see how to do a step-out debugging action. When we perform a step-out, debugger resumes execution of your code until the function returns or completes, then breaks at the return point in the calling function. I hope that was clear as mud. To demonstrate how to do a step-out, I'm going to use the same debugging sample application, the same print number class, and within the print number class I'm going to use the print this method. And for this I'm going to go set two breakpoints, one where we call the function and one inside the function. I'll tell you what we're going to do with the breakpoint inside the function. So now that we have set it, let's go start debugging. So as we debug, the debugger will stop at the first breakpoint, which is that line right there, and there we go, stopped it. Now let's see what happens when I step into it. So step into it, and we are inside the function right now. We can see what is happening as we go. So my goal was to see what did the console.write line over there did, and it did print it correctly. So now that I verified that one function within, or one line within the function executed successfully, I would like to get out of here. So I get out of this whole print this method. I don't want to debug it line by line anymore, for which I'm going to go use the step out action. As you click on the step out, you will notice that the debugger took us to the next executable line, or the executable line where we started with, or where the function was called from. And that's how you do a step out. Now if you continue execution, it'll go on to the next line. Another thing I wanted to talk to you was the fact that we actually don't have to step into a function to step out of the function. So I'm going to leave alone the breakpoint which is inside the print function and take out the other breakpoint and start debugging. As soon as the debug, it stops at the breakpoint. Now I can step over it, make sure the line completed successfully, which it did. Once the line is completed successfully, I can then step out of the function, and it stops right after the line which actually called the function. So from now on we can step into it line by line, or step over it line by line. So that's what I'm going to do right now, is to go step over it. In this lecture we saw another debugging action called the step out. I'm glad you completed this lecture. I will see you in the next one.